What the fuck is up, you guys?
Fuck yeah. What's up, everybody? How's it going?
It's another episode of Broad Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato.
Yeah, I just got back from Jamaica, man.
Oh, Jamaica, man.
I did. It was so nice. So I'm drinking a coconut water and some tangerine juice, trying to remember the tropics.
Did you have fresh coconuts on the beach?
I did have fresh coconuts on the beach.
That's fucking delicious.
It was really fun. It was really nice.
There's something about like fucking with an actual coconut in your hands where you're like, this is like foreign. Like you don't get to have coconuts, you know?
Yeah.
It's like when you open that bitch up and you get to like take a bite of fucking coconut meat. What?
There's something about drinking out of a coconut too, where you're like, this is a liquid that came out of a tree and I'm just drinking it. It's a drink.
It feels so like natural but unnatural at the same time, where you're like, is this a cup or like what's happening?
Yeah.
It's so nice though.
Yeah. It's really great. Was that me?
No, that was me. I had to go do this student film when I was in school, where we were like leaving from Manhattan at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I picked my friend up at like 4:45, and she was standing on the corner with 2 coconuts, one for each of us. And we drove like all the way upstate, and I was like, obviously there's no cup holder in your car for a coconut, but I was just like, fuck it, I'm making use of this coconut right now.
A coconut has to be the most dangerous drink to drink while you're driving.
I think it might be illegal to drink a coconut while you're driving.
Definitely should be illegal to open one while you're driving.
There's a couple things like you just can't eat in the car. Like It's Always Sunny does a really good job with that episode where they're having an argument because they got into an accident while he was eating a bowl of cereal while driving.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best.
Bowl of cereal is a bad one.
That's a really bad
one.
A bowl of cereal.
A soup.
Yeah.
Hot soup.
Chicken noodle soup. Steaming hot soup.
It's a bad one. There's a few things you can't eat while you're driving. Pussy.
Pussy for sure. Pussy for sure. You can't even get roadhead as a female, I feel.
No. I've tried.
We could give it and we can't get it in return.
I've tried, literally.
Have you really?
Yeah.
So what was the dynamic there? He's leaning over as a girl would, right?
Yeah,
leaning over from the passenger seat and attempting to fucking.
Yeah, it's just
it's like the awareness of where my hole is, and like even where my clit is. Like in a seated position, my clit's like all the way. Like
yeah, it was an easy reach.
Yeah,
we were like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I was very young. This was when I first got my license.
Probably lasted for like a second.
Yeah.
It's like,
we were like, okay.
Get your tongue on the thing so we could say we did it.
I did do something very childish in Jamaica, though.
Yes.
I gave Lewis a blowjob underwater in the ocean.
I saw that. I saw something on the internet about that somehow. Was it Twitter or something? Where Lewis was like, tell them what we did in the water.
That wasn't even what he was talking about. He's disgusting. He's a pig, yeah. He's a pig.
That's hot, though. I'm glad. I'm happy for you guys.
It was not hot at all.
It sounds really hilarious. Difficult. You went underwater.
It was more hilarious than it was hot.
It's salt water.
Yeah.
You got to open your mouth to get a dick in there.
Yeah.
You're getting a ton of salt water in your mouth, I'm assuming?
No. I open it around his dick.
You created a vacuum between your dick and his dick and your lips?
Yep. And then
a dick lip
I
vacuum.
give it a few sucks, and then I come up for a breath.
So you have to go in with
so inappropriate.
You have to go in with your mouth closed. I see. I'm gonna demonstrate with my own finger.
Okay.
Pretend we're underwater. You have to go in with your mouth totally closed.
Yeah, but you have to do the thing where me and Liz were doing. So you have to go. You have to be in the water. I have to swim far away, and then you have to go. Ooh, barracuda! Oh. And you have to do your mating call first. So.
I forgot. You guys do really fun pool games. You guys have great swimming games.
What do you mean?
When we were in Vegas, I just feel like me, you, and Lewis had so much fun in the pool.
Yeah.
You guys are like playtime people.
Well, it's honestly where the blowjob came from. Is he wanted me to get out of the ocean, and I was like, I want to keep swimming, and I was like, what if we combine them?
So you have to swim away from him, and then you notice a barracuda.
No,
that's his dick. Oh,
he
okay.
has to say, "Ooh, barracuda."
So you're the barracuda, okay?
Yeah.
And then you swim on over to him. Do you have to? You do a big like, and you jump, fucking dive in.
Yeah, you have to have that extra breath.
It has to be.
Sucks.
Does it have to be really like dramatic though? Like how you like dive over and like before he knows it, you're there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Dramatically diving to you in a swimming pool is my favorite thing in the world, actually.
Oh, that was the best.
Kim, I'm coming. And just flop right in. Water things are just so childish and silly.
I love the water.
It's great.
Lewis thought it was weird how often I wanted to be in the water. He was like, this is like weird.
It's because he's a New Yorker.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that's weird too, almost, because like we have beaches in New York and they're fine. They're like what I'm used to. But once you go to the Caribbean like once, or like experience a nice beach once in your life, you come back to New York and you're like, I can't swim here anymore.
Yeah.
I'll never, like, I used to love swimming in the New York oceans when like in the Atlantic when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I came back from my first vacation there and I was like, I'll never go in again.
Yeah, it's hard.
I've broken that. I've been in the ocean 5 times maybe, but like it's not inviting.
Yeah. Yeah, the water here is not that inviting for sure.
No. Like when you were in the water, could you see like your toes like as clear?
Yeah. Yeah. Like we were snorkeling, we had like snorkel stuff, and like it was so clear that it was like it wasn't even that many fish. It was just like clear water and white sand. And that was what the ocean looked like. It was just like clear water and a white sand.
Nice.
And like it was fucking sick. And it was funny because we were like snorkeling. We asked them, we were like, is there anything that could eat us? And they were like, no, you're good. And then we went on a fishing trip 2 days later, and we were like way out into the ocean, and I needed to pee, and I was like, can I jump in and pee real quick? And they're like, we wouldn't do that, man. I had to like go under the boat into a bucket. It was like so savage.
Did you see any sharks?
No, but they're like, we wouldn't even pee in there for a second.
Damn.
And I was like, we were snorkeling in this, motherfuckers.
But were you snorkeling like a little bit of a different area?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was clear. It was 20 feet versus 1,500 feet.
The locals, man, they know where the sharks be at, man.
Yeah, and we just kept following these birds, and then they would dive in, and we'd go try and catch a fish. Lewis caught a barracuda.
What?
And I'm not talking about me.
A little one or a big one?
A little one. We ate it.
What?
Yeah.
You could eat barracuda?
I didn't know that either, but yeah, you could.
I
didn't like it. It was okay. The flavor was good. It tasted good, but I just didn't.
Is it
barracuda,
like
it's like
a lot of
eating a villain?
Yeah.
It's like,
I've noticed that like there's like some fish that are just like universally everybody's decided that they're edible, like salmon, fucking like flounder, that kind of shit. But then there's like other fish that are eaten in some places in the world, and those ones are like, if you're not a real fish person, don't touch it.
Yeah.
They're like super oily, super fishy.
Yeah, well, barracuda like also get you sick if they're too big. When the water's too warm, they can get you like really sick.
Parasites and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're like, it was kind of a weird. I just felt like I had to eat it because I killed it.
You gotta try it.
Yeah, and you can't just like kill it and then.
I don't know. I feel like I'm probably wrong about this, but it feels like there's just so many fish in the sea.
I think they're all dying.
Yeah? We've been eating them all?
Yeah, I think they're all dying slowly. So.
I don't know. I'm against, like, you shouldn't, like, fucking catch a shark or, like, a whale. Like, no whaling, you know? But,
no
like,
whaling.
But, like, who needs a barracuda? Eat that shit. Whatever.
No, I know. You don't want a barracuda as your friend for sure.
No.
They're fucked up.
They're not friends.
They attack you.
Yeah. We've discussed the time.
We have?
Yeah. I think we both have barracuda stories. I think we both told them in the past. Those shits are scary, though. They're like lightning speed.
Yeah. That's how quickly I went to suck that dick.
Lewis got nervous. There was an actual barracuda in the water.
Ooh, barracuda.
Yeah, that's something I'll probably never try, sucking a dick under seawater.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Under the sea.
Suck the dick.
Under the sea.
Okay. So Alex got us kazoos. I'm sorry ahead of time.
Yeah.
Whoa, these are like real deal.
Aren't they like good kazoos? I don't know if you guys know
I thought
that.
this was plastic. It's metal.
You wouldn't know that a good kazoo exists out there, but I bought us fucking top of the line kazoos. I'm not fucking around.
Kazoo with a capital K.
Yeah. It's a kazoo with a capital motherfucking K.
The American kazoo with its African roots. Whoa.
Okay, this is
This was the first sentence.
on the back of the box. Jesus.
Jesus. So it's gentrified.
I didn't know that we have appropriated kazooing.
Yeah. It was invented in the 1840s by Alabama vet and Thaddeus von Clegg of Georgia. In 1916, a small factory in western New York began producing the instrument.
What?
Today, yep.
A New York instrument?
Yep.
What?
Today, the Woodstock kazoo is still handmade with the same tools in the same factory. It is heard in a wide variety of musical styles, from jazz to folk to classical.
No, it's not. It's a lie.
Do you want to,
Where are the African roots in this? I heard, was he a black guy? What's his face?
Thaddeus von Clegg of Georgia. Yeah, Georgia.
Von Clegg.
Georgia. Georgia.
Being from Georgia doesn't make you black.
Georgia.
Von Clegg doesn't sound black at all.
Georgia.
Listen home, sweet soul.
Georgia. Okay, do you want to guess? Let's Bobby said we should do guess that tune.
Guess that tune, kazoo.
Guess that tune.
Guess that kazoon.
We need a better name for it, but I got one. Ready?
Yeah.
This is topical right now,
Okay.
and I just saw this.
I blow from the other end.
Oh, I was like, mine's broken.
So don't blow into it. You gotta like almost speak words into it.
No.
Like
No.
yeah. You can
No.
yeah. Isn't it fun?
That's what a kazoo is?
Yeah. You make the different tones.
Whoa. I never knew that.
I mean, I was wondering why you weren't more excited about this kazoo. So you don't need to learn how to play a kazoo. Every human with vocal cords is naturally born with an inherent ability to play the kazoo. So I guess I say like do 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 in it. That's that fucking Lady Gaga shit. Well, you said the words.
Oh, I like this too much.
I know.
Go ahead, your turn, bitch. I can't wait for my turn again. Go do your turn.
Sickening. Okay.
I can't wait. With a taste of your lips, I'm more right. Toxic.
Yep.
Britney Spears.
I'm not getting anything. This feels like a... Harrington knows it. I don't know.
Are you kidding me?
The eye contact is not helping me figure it out.
It's Who Let the Dogs Out.
Oh, okay. You're literally... You picked something that has no tonal change in it at all.
Who let the... Harrington knew. Harrington, you knew,
That's his
right?
favorite song. Of course he
Is it
knew.
his favorite song? It seems like
It
it
would
is.
be.
Wow, this is so cool.
Podcast like this. Hey, look. Welcome to another episode of God Motherfucking Topics.
Sick.
I'm your host, Kim Condon. Kim Kazandon.
Right before the show, Kim said maybe we shouldn't use the kazoo.
I was like, it'll be annoying.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we bought them so that we could layer ourselves making actual music with them. Because that's what producers do in their spare time.
I like it.
Yeah, gonna be really fun.
Who let the kazoo out?
Who? Kazoo.
All right, guys. Before we move on, I want to take a second, and we need to talk about the loves of our lives, our baby boys and girls. I don't want to give a company a gender.
I don't know.
Assume it's a boy, but
nah, Smoked Honey got a big fat dick. I'll tell you right now. As a company.
Well, that's the company we're doing.
Yeah.
We're talking about. It is Smoked Honey with the big dick, but they're normally just called Smoked Honey.
Yeah.
If you don't know what Smoked Honey is, they are a a distillate company. They make like a bunch of vape pens and dab darts and honestly, I love these pens. They have the cleanest distillate in the world.
These are they're legitimately the only pens I'll smoke. I'm spoiled and I won't revert to any other brand at this point.
I scoff at other people's pens. I like laugh at people when
Me
they
too.
hand me their pens. And then I go, try this. And I like just wait for their face.
Well, I mean, I try to be polite about it. You know, they offer it to me and I'm like, oh, no, thank you.
Yeah.
You try.
Yeah.
What you want to say is throw that in the trash
Yeah.
and get what I'm smoking.
Never smoke that pen in your hand again.
Yeah.
Once you have Smoked Honey.
Yeah.
And that's really how you feel. They make sure that they have the cleanest distillate. They clean out the bad terpenes in their distillate and they replace it with good terpenes. They have their own strains. They have strains that you've heard of. A bunch of really, really good shit. They have indica sativas, hybrids, dab darts. There's so many ways you can smoke with this stuff, and it is clean. It's delicious. It gets you high. There's nothing more than you can ask for in a product.
Yep. The shit that's inside of the cartridges is the same exact product as what's inside of the dab darts, which are edible. So you know that what you're vaping in your cartridge is actually an edible substance. It's that fucking clean.
Exactly. So if you're over the age of 21 and you live in the California area, get over to smokedhoneyca.com or on Instagram at smokedhoney and get yourself some product. Tell them we sent you.
Get them for a friend.
Yes. All right. Let's keep it moving.
I watched a fucking 10.
It's always a new damn weird show. With
I
her.
watched a 10-hour Netflix documentary series in one day last week.
I wonder if it's the same one I'm watching right now.
Is it?
What is it?
The Disappearance of Madeleine McCann.
Yep.
It's
don't tell me.
So good.
I keep it makes me realize how gullible I am. Because every time they like bring a new suspect in, I'm like, oh, it's definitely him. Yeah. And then it just like isn't.
What are you up to so far?
I'm a little lost because I started doing that thing yesterday where I was just letting it play in the background after like a few hours.
Right.
I'm right after the part where they thought it was her parents and then realized it wasn't.
That is so fucking fucked up to me. So yeah, if you don't know about this Netflix documentary, it's about the disappearance, probably kidnapping of this 3-year-old girl while she was on vacation with her parents in where? Portugal. Yeah, she's like an English chick on vacation at a resort in Portugal, and she was like taken in the most crazy circumstances, I feel.
Yeah.
Like the whole scenario where like they left the kids alone, but every 20 minutes a parent would go back and check, and to have a kid just be missing in between 20-minute checks is crazy.
Yeah.
But the fucking fact that like a few weeks in they were like, no, shut the case down, the parents did it, like, and just stopped looking for her.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I don't know how mama kept it together.
Yeah.
I would.
It's
fucked up.
Such a good show.
It's really good. It's like, because it's one of those things that's like, yeah, like thousands and thousands of kids fucking go missing. Like it happens all the time. But like when there's one that's just like all of the circumstances surrounding the story are like that fucked up and that like, how is this possible?
Yeah.
I honestly have not been able to get it out of my head since last Friday.
Did you finish it?
I did.
Don't tell me. I can't wait to find out what happens. I have no idea if this girl's still missing, if she's dead, if she's alive, if she's been found. I don't know. What year does this take place?
2007 was when she was kidnapped.
And when does the documentary made?
I think it literally just dropped on Netflix this month.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It is so good.
It's really good.
It's good, you guys. Watch it. It's fucked up, this white family.
Yo.
Everybody cares about them so much.
It makes you feel like, well, first of all, I think it's also a matter of like the parents were doctors and super rich.
Yeah.
So when their kid went missing, they were like, we are going to make the whole fucking world know exactly what she looks like and that we need her back.
Yeah.
Like,
which is why I didn't think they did it. Because I'm like, they tried so hard to.
if your kid accidentally died under your care and you were trying to cover it up, you wouldn't do a fucking world tour to like every country that you could afford to go to say, hey guys, we're looking for my kid, this is what she looks like.
Exactly.
That's not an attention grab. No parent wants to be in that position.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like I just watching it, I was like, I will never leave my child's side for a second.
Yeah, it's fucked up. And it's like not even fucked up that they left the kid, because it's like if you see the map, it's like if you lived in a big house. It's like leaving them in their bedrooms and going out to the, like they explained it, like eating in the backyard.
They were 3 minutes away from the door, I
Yeah.
think. Maybe less. They were within sight of the door to their room and they just went to this like area for dinner.
Yeah.
What the fuck? She's also so cute. It's
I
like
know.
the cuteness is a factor.
I know.
If you missing an ugly kid, ain't nobody looking for him. Sorry.
Nobody. The eye thing was good too. She had the mark on her eye to look for. It was crazy. It's
Yeah.
a good documentary.
It's a really good
I love
documentary.
a good documentary.
Honestly, I want to talk about this next week when you've finished it, because there's like a lot of things that I want to say that I feel like I can't say.
Oh, don't. Please don't.
Yeah. Let's revisit this. Is that all you've been watching?
I am like shame watching this one. Well, I'm shame watching this show called Working Moms, which I cannot relate to at all because I'm not a mom.
I've seen the thumbnail for it. I just go right past the thumbnail for it
I just
every
finally
day.
clicked on it the other day, and now I've just been watching episodes. It's like went from my background show to a show I'm starting to get into.
Right.
It's one of those. So
that happened to me with Shrill. 80 Bryant's Hulu show.
Oh, okay.
I was just kind of like guilty. Just like nothing else is on, I'll throw it on. I don't mind her.
Yeah.
And I was like hating on it the first episode, and then I was like, I just want to see where it goes, and then eventually you're kind of into it.
Yeah, that happened with Pen 15. I hate watched it until I loved it.
I love it. Oh, the scat scene in that show is my favorite thing ever.
Scat scene?
Yeah, where they're all Anna comes over to Maya's, like she's like staying there, and Maya's really jealous of the attention that the parents are giving her.
Yeah.
So when they're at the dinner table, the dad's like, I heard you're into scatting, and Anna's like, yeah, shooby doo wop bop bow da 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 da, and Maya gets so fucking jealous. She's like, shooby doo wop bop bow dooby dooby doo wop doo. That's my favorite.
That's so funny.
This is my favorite thing ever.
Yeah. Besides that, no, that's. Oh, I watched A Star Is Born, obviously, on the plane,
And
I liked it. Did you watch it?
You're singing it. I haven't watched it, but I'm prejudging it entirely.
I liked it, and there's like I'm glad that the end wasn't ruined for me.
Okay. Yeah, I know nothing about the story.
Nobody's like ruined it. I didn't even know that there was like an end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a thing that happened.
Like a real storyline kind of thing.
So it was nice. It was nice, and the music was good.
Word.
Bradley Cooper had this like weird Red Dead Redemption voice. He was like, hello, little lady.
Nice. That's hot.
Yeah, he was like so hot to Lady Gaga. He was like, I like your nose. It's big, and I like it.
Fuck you in the nose, old lady.
Hey, I'm just a stinger boy in here. I'm lonely. I'm looking for a cowgirl to ride on my cowboy dick. Can we put up the fence post?
That sounds hot.
And I'm gonna come out to the cows, and I'm gonna check you for ticks.
Do you ever just completely like you hear about a movie and you're like, yeah, that's not my thing? Like I know nothing about A Star Is Born.
Yeah.
I just decided that I hate it before I watched it, which is probably not true at all.
I liked it. Can I tell you the premise of A Star Is Born?
I give zero. I was never planning to watch it. Now maybe I will.
A Star Is Born is about a famous singer. It's a guy. He's a famous singer. He's on the tour.
Bradley Coops.
Bradley Coops. He's like a hot famous singer. He's an alcoholic.
Uh-huh.
And while on tour, he stops by this little place and sees this girl singing. Like she's just a waitress who's singing at a bar.
Tell me something, boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then he brings her on the road with him, and he lets her get on stage. They sing that song together, and she becomes a huge star.
Ha, that's fun.
Like she becomes like a way bigger star than him.
Oh, and then there's like some kind of conflict
I
because of
just
that and all
loved it.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lived for it. It was very motivational.
Yeah, no, I know my bitch like a fucking story about a star.
you know, I like a story about a star, bitch.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so I really liked it. And Lady Gaga was actually so fucking cute in it.
She can act, like legit.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess she did get nominated for an Oscar.
she can act, and she's so pretty.
Yeah.
I never realized when she's not wearing like pastrami all over her face.
Yeah, she's cute. I feel like we're honestly so harsh. Like we judge fucking pop star people so fucking harshly that
Yeah.
it's really easy to look at her and be like, she's ugly. What?
Yeah.
It's like, no, she's definitely not ugly. She's pop star ugly, maybe.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's so interesting because the whole movie too is talking about her looks too. How she's like not pretty enough for the industry.
I'll bet that's something she really, like, as Lady Gaga, legitimately went through.
Mm-hmm.
Where that's probably has something to do with all her fucking outfits or whatever. Where she's like, I'll give everybody something to look at. Like,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, kind of.
Lady sad.
Lady sad sack, my God.
Lady wah wah.
Lady wah wah.
Lady wah wah.
No, I'll bet she's cool.
Yeah, she seems dope.
I always like when a person is like a mega celebrity, you always want to like assume that they're super fucking cool,
Oh yeah, because it's so disappointing to find out the other way.
right?
Yeah, it's hurtful. Who would you be most disappointed if you found out they were an asshole?
Oh, shit.
Oh, I know mine.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, do yours first because I don't know mine yet. I gotta think.
Obama.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If he was just
Alright.
like a dick. Like, I know he's probably like an asshole in his own way politically and probably has done some fucked up shit. But, like, if he was just an outright dick to people, to their faces, I would be really upset.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he's definitely not. You have nothing to worry about.
No, he's not.
I feel like he's got to be really cool.
He's so hot.
Obama?
Yeah.
You have the hots for
I
Obama?
have the hots for the bomb. He's the bomb.
Bomby baby?
Bomby baby.
Um,
He could be my atomic Obamic.
Atomic Obama. I'm gonna let him abominate this pussy. That's a really good choice. Shit, I don't know. I can't think of anybody. I gotta be honest. I can't think of anybody who I like really, really, really fucking admire who I haven't met in the last 2 years.
That's cool.
Like, I feel like comics were the people who I were like, those are like the cool people, like the heroes
You need to
and
get
whatever.
some new heroes.
Right? It's fucked up. Yeah, no, I guess. I mean, if Drake was really mean, I'd be really sad.
Yeah,
Like-
or if he was really a pedophile.
Yeah.
I wonder if he
Like,
is.
no, I mean, if Drake fucked like a 16-year-old, like, it's forgivable. I'm sorry. If he fucked a 15-year-old, I forgive him.
But what if he groomed her since she was 11?
That's less forgivable. Yeah,
Okay. I like your morals.
it's a little less forgivable.
Okay, I'm in.
But you're not a pedophile if you're fucking 15, 16-year-olds. You know? Like
Depends on the 15 or 16-year-old.
I think pedophile refers to like prepubescent kids. Like,
Yeah. It's also weird because 16's allowed in some states.
yeah, exactly.
So it's like, well,
If you fucking a Bama 16, you're well within your rights.
I'm well within these pussy rights. Excuse me, officer.
Officer,
This is a Bama 16.
I'm 42 and she's 16 and I don't see the problem.
I'm 56 and she just turned 16 last week and we are legal.
What's the Florida age of consent?
18.
Wow. Oh yeah, I guess it's 18 in most places.
Uh-huh.
But it's
What is
17
it here?
It's 17 if the person is under 21 or 25,
Oh,
I
okay.
think. Like there's like there's an allowance for like if a 19-year-old is dating a 17-year-old, they could fuck.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. Because otherwise, like, it's like, you know, you're going to have a lot.
Me and Lewis were talking the worst age to have an age gap. And, like, if you have a daughter and she's dating, the worst age gap that's the smallest amount of age is, like, because I did this when I was a 7th grader in middle school. There's only 7th and 8th grade in middle school. I dated a 9th grader going into 10th grade that was in high school. And he was only 2 years older than me, but there's such a difference between your first year of middle school and your first year of high school.
That's huge.
Yeah.
12 to 14?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did your parents know about it?
Yeah, and they were not happy. But, like, he was a really immature 14.
Right. He was hanging out with 7th graders.
Yeah, but they were still not happy at all.
No, that's rapey. I mean, I remember when I was in, like, 5th and 6th grade, my parents, if I was going to sleep over a friend's house who had an older brother, my parents would always warn me not to be alone with the brother, no matter who it was. They'd be like, don't put yourself in a room alone with like so-and-so for the night. Like, make sure you're always with your friend. They always thought that brothers were going to rape me.
Oh, that's funny. My mom thought I was a whore. She was always like, if that person has a brother, you're not spending the night there.
Oh, wow.
My mom was like...
And it was on you. It wasn't on the brother. It was like, I know you'll fuck him.
Well, she didn't know what would happen. She was just trying to avoid it at all costs.
Damn. No, they were like...
she could spend the night here.
They were like, yeah, have fun with, you know, Alexa, but don't get diddled by your brother.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alexis.
Alexis?
Her brother, Alexis.
Oh,
Alexis' brother, Alexis.
Alexis' brother, Alexis.
Wow. Yeah, no, I just wasn't allowed to sleep over. If they had a sibling, it was out of the question.
Really?
Yeah, we're Puerto Rican. My mom knows how we procreate.
Wow. You see, I would think that Puerto Rican parents would be like a little loose with sleepovers. Like, yeah, this is a community. Everybody take care of the children.
I think I've talked about this before. She did let me have a boy-girl sleepover when I was 15.
That's crazy.
But she let us all stay awake.
That's a fuck fest.
She stayed awake with all of us, though.
She was like, if you guys are going to have a fuck party, you're going to do it at my house.
Yeah, she's like, and I'm watching. She stayed up with us all night. We watched The Exorcist. She let everyone take a shot.
How fun.
Of Bacardi. 1 shot. Isn't that so terrible?
Did she turn her back and you guys took a little more?
Yeah.
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 Like, all right. She said 1 shot's okay. It's not like she's going to believe that we're limiting it to that. That's fun.
Yeah.
My parents gave me, we did a party bus. How sad is this? Oh my God, this is so sad. I had a party bus for my 16th birthday, but I went to an all-girls school. Literally only knew 1 male, like, in my life. He was the dude who was in my dance class, and he was the only guy on the bus.
Oh.
I had an all-girls bus party, like a lesbo fest.
Why was there no other
I didn't
guys?
know, there were no guys in my life to invite because I went to all-girls school.
Shit.
Yeah. I was like, it was my dance friends and my school friends and 1 dude from dance class who was...
I bet your school was so gay.
Yeah. It was really gay. We found out, like, retrospectively, I'm finding out just how gay it was. Like, on Instagram, girls who were just quiet, who weren't lesbians back in the day...
Are now lesbians.
Are, like, loud and proud, yeah.
It's so fun when someone comes out on Instagram that you didn't expect.
Right?
And you're like, whoa, she has a girlfriend now?
Oh, this girl who lives up the block who I used to babysit, she's, like, a few years younger than me, who, like, obviously when you think of people who you knew as kids, you think of them as, like, little kids.
Yeah.
And then I looked on her Instagram, and she's, like, so hot now, and she's dating a hot chick. And I was like, what? What's happening?
What? It's like a fucking dirty movie.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Do you want me to come over and babysit you ladies?
Should I come over thrice?
Should I come twice or thrice?
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Jinx. You owe me a tangerine juice.
So weird. So weird that you got a tangerine juice.
So good. You slurped yours up, girl.
I know. It was like, it's something else. It's like a lemonade, but orange juice.
It's almost a little too sour for me.
Yeah, but that's what I like. I like a little pain.
No, I know. When you tasted it, you were like...
Yeah, I was like, it hurt my jaw. You know when a sour thing hurts your jaw?
Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah,
So,
I do know about that.
what should we talk about?
I want to hear more about Jamaica.
Jamaica,
Yeah.
it was fucking relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were there for 6 days, and we only left the villa one day.
Did you feel bamboozled?
No, literally not at all.
Yeah.
It's crazy because usually like things are worse than the pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like this was like, I was telling them like, you got to put new pictures on your website because this is way nicer than the website.
Nice.
I was like, this is why it wasn't booked this week. Like, they have like 2 pictures, and it was like 3 times nicer than the pictures. Like,
right.
And the pictures were already nice, and it was shocking when we walked in.
So it sort of feels like when you're booking it, it feels like you're overpaying, and you're like, so most people won't do it, and then you get there and you're like, oh, this is exactly what I'm paying for. Like,
yes.
This is dope.
Yeah.
Fuck
we
yeah.
got there and there was like a big gate, and we were like, oh, let's see when they pull the gate back. And when they opened it, it was just like this beautiful little Jamaican villa with a pool and a yard, and you could see the ocean. It was like all private, and all the staff was waiting in the front to greet us. It was some get out shit.
How many staff members did you have?
About 4 or 5.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's legit.
Yeah, and it was nice. Like, they came in the morning and made breakfast and stuff, and then we'd eat. They'd clean up. Then they'd clean up like our room and stuff while we were swimming. Then we'd get back from swimming, make a snack, like just leave it in the kitchen, and it would be cleaned. Like, they would like just pop in and out and clean every once in a while. And we had a groundskeeper, and we had
Lewis had more people tending to him in Jamaica than he had taking care of Gas Digital back at home.
Exactly. And she braided my hair on the beach. It was nice.
I saw that. It was so cute.
Yeah.
How fun.
Yeah.
It's so funny that all of your guys' posts is like fucking, there's so many like New York people, like fucking little white bitches who'd be like, you guys are culturally appropriating the Jamaicans.
Oh yeah,
like,
about the braids,
like braids, or like even just getting braided. Like, I feel like as a white girl, if I went to the Caribbean and got my hair braided, I just feel like I'd be judged by everybody back home.
Well, the problem is I got my hair braided because I've like really poofy curly hair, and like I'm not straightening it when I'm swimming every day. So I was like always doing like a little side braid, and she was like, I can braid it for you so it stays out of your face.
Nice.
And I was like, okay. And she was like, you want me to do a bunch of rows? And I was like, no, just 2 braids. I don't want to get all crazy.
How fun.
Come back like cruise Jamaican.
I wish you came home, Kim, with just a head full of braids with beads at the end,
thing.
so that when you shake it, the beads clack together.
I should have. The dread video is a little inappropriate, I think.
A little bit.
But the thing
it's not
with
like
that
your
is,
driver
like,
seemed to mind.
we didn't even want to buy those things, and the people were like, buy it, it's so funny, put it on. And then the driver's like, I'll put on music. Like, the driver like pushed it.
That's what I'm saying. They don't seem to care at all.
They don't
like,
give a fuck.
They're like welcoming the appropriation. They're like,
they don't
please
give a fuck.
take our culture, make fun of it, please. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was cool. We had a guard. He came when the sun went down.
Like in your jets, this doesn't feel right.
Yes, I was like, this is wrong the whole time, but I did it.
Goddamn. That's great.
Yeah.
How are the dogs?
We didn't get dogs.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Bamboozled, goddamn it.
Bamboozled. That was the one thing. I was like, where are the dogs? But there was a stray dog. We named her Bitch. And she just came to our villa every morning and like would just come in, swim with us for a little bit.
Nice.
Just kind of stand around. I'd give her some bacon, and then she'd
That does not sound like a terrible life for a stray dog.
No, and then she would like I'd be swimming in the ocean. I'd see her running in after me.
Oh.
And she would just jump in and swim, and then turn around and go get food from someone else's villa. And I was like, this
vacationers just feed her.
This bitch lives in the clear waters of Jamaica, this private beach, and all she does is get pet by white people.
Yeah.
You could see every time a Jamaican came by, she ran away. You could tell, you could tell who hits her and
Get
who
rid
feeds
of
her.
the dirty dog, man.
My one of the ladies that was helping us, she was like, the dog's prejudice. And I was like, I think you just don't feed her. I was like, I don't think that she's racist.
I feel like some dogs are racist.
Yeah, but like
I've heard
me and
reports.
Lewis were feeding the dog, and the staff wasn't because it wasn't their food to feed the dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
So the dog knows.
Totally. My dog, rest in peace, Ollie, my little angel sweetheart baby dog, he didn't really like Asian people very much.
I kind of like Ollie a little more now.
It was weird.
Just kidding.
Yeah. An
Why?
Asian person came to the door.
What did an Asian ever do?
I don't know. This is going to sound fucking racist. I really don't mean it like that. I have to assume, because I don't think the dog can look at a face and judge its race.
Okay.
So I have to assume that based on like a very Asian diet, maybe to a dog, they smell different than we do. And he didn't like their smell. I have to assume. Is that crazy? Is that racist?
Well,
Dogs have
you said it.
Dogs have a really keen sense of smell. I'm not saying that you could smell an Asian person as a human, but maybe dogs can.
Wow.
Is that crazy?
I don't know. I'm just craving Asian food now.
So I ordered some. I got hibachi coming, dog.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
Like if you eat Chinese food every day and it's all you eat because you're Chinese, maybe you smell like a Chinese person now.
He like straight up didn't like any Asians?
He like there were a few. First of all, our mailman was Asian at the time. And the dog hated the mailman, but we just assumed that like all dogs just
classic dog.
Yeah, classic. We get it.
Yeah.
But then like, you know, people from an Asian church would come by, or like sometimes there's that Shen Yun show that goes on in Lincoln Center, and people come door to door in my town to hand out flyers for the Chinese
and
show.
Your dog does not like that.
He didn't like any Asian person who came to the door for any fucking reason ever.
No.
It was crazy. It was like unbelievable. Like we were joking about it for a certain length of time, and then we're like, this might be true. Like
you're like, oh, this is an issue.
This is real. Yeah.
Wow. Ollie Oxenfree.
My little baby, rest in peace. I love you.
R.I.P. He's up there with Hitler now.
He's up there in an Asianless heaven.
Just how he wanted it.
Dog heaven. No Asians.
A dog heaven has no Asians.
Yeah.
All dogs go to no Asian.
Fuck yeah.
Nah, I've had a few dogs. None of them were racist.
Well, you're just better than me, I guess. Whatever.
No.
Maybe it was something that my family inadvertently did to train him to be racist.
I don't think dogs are born racist, Alex.
Maybe we are so fucking racist.
I think dogs have to be taught to be racist.
We're so fucking racist that we passed it to the dog by accident.
Just against Asians, no one else. I like honestly, okay, listen. If I meet someone and they just straight up don't like Asians and don't mind any other race, I'm like, you're weird. Is that not weird?
That's really weird, yeah.
I'm like, who dislikes an Asian?
For what reason?
What could an Asian have done?
Also, like, if you're making the decision that you don't like Asians, there's got to be a couple other groups that you also don't like.
That's
you know?
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
for the people who just don't like Asians, like, what's up?
Raped by an Asian, goddammit.
What happened to you, bro?
Yeah. Maybe really bad food poisoning from sushi.
Really bad hibachi.
Really, really bad. I don't think anybody...
Could never make that paper cup in elementary school. Maybe that's what it is.
Isn't it equally strange that Hitler just hated the Jews?
Yes.
Or I guess he hated more than the Jews. I don't think he was like really into black people.
What if he was?
Like, I don't think he loved blacks, you know?
Yeah, I mean, but he didn't hate them.
Did Hitler have an opinion on the black people?
I don't know.
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
You never hear about it.
You never hear about it.
You never hear a word. It's like they didn't exist to him. It's like he didn't see
He
color.
was too focused on the goddamn Jews.
He didn't see color. He just saw fucking yarmulkes all over the place. Goddamn dreidels. Throw them away.
He didn't see color. He saw dreidels. Oh, Hitty.
Oh, Hitty. Oh, Adolf.
Adolf. Is that what his wife would say in bed? Adolf?
Adolf.
Adolf.
I don't think that he was getting it in too much with his wife. Like, I think a little bit of fucking good
Dolphy.
pussy makes you forget about eliminating the Jews.
Dolphy. Dolphy.
Dolph! Dolph! I'll bet he went by Dolph.
I would.
Yeah. I mean, no, at this point, anybody whose name is Adolf goes by Dolph.
Yeah. At this
For
point,
sure.
there are no Adolfs.
No, I think there must be. How funny would it be if your parents named you Adolf and you were like, yeah, but I go by Hitler?
That's funny.
That's great. If my name was Adolf, I would go by Hitler, actually. Because why not? That's hilarious.
Hitler.
Hitler.
You know what sucks is that it's kind of a cool name.
It's a good sounding word, Hitler. And my buddy Hitler over there.
Yeah,
it's like a cool friend you got. Like,
yeah.
yo, is Hitler coming out with us tonight? Like,
oh, he's a murderer. I see.
It's like Stabler or like what's the
Stabler?
It's not Stabler. What's the fucking last name from the guy in American Pie?
I know that's Stifler.
Yeah.
Stifler.
Like,
that's like this dude. I went to school with his last. He went. I like when people go by their last name.
Yeah.
And his last name was. Everyone just called him Dieter. Dieter's
not a bad one.
Dieter.
Yeah.
Who else went by their last names and you know?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of names like anything with like a Mick in front of it. It has to sound like a cool word. Like it can't be like you know,
like McKinney.
Yeah.
It's like McKinney, come over here, bro.
Yeah.
And those kids always loved being called by their last names.
McKinney? Or no, the other kids?
Like any kid that is called by their last name, they love it.
Harrington.
He
loves it. We don't call anybody else here by their last name, do we?
No.
That's it? What gives a person last name privileges? Like, how does that happen?
I don't know. What are the rules?
Right?
When can you do it?
How does it start?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Scarlato.
So weird. I feel like if I was in prison, they'd be like, Scarlato.
Yeah.
Over here. Like.
Yeah, Scar's more appropriate for prison.
Yeah.
Congdon.
Oh, it sounds so rough, like, to call a lady by her last name. Wineshank, over here.
Yeah.
What?
Wineshank does go by Wineshank a lot, though.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh. But she's such a, like.
Or Shank.
Shank, yeah. That's more like a nickname. It's so weird. Shit. I'm trying to think of kids who I knew a kid who went by Butler sometimes. That was his last name.
Okay.
It's kind of like cool because it's a word too.
Yeah.
Yo, Butler, over here.
Yo,
Buddy.
Butty.
My butt buddy.
Butt buddy.
Bun,
beat 'em. Butt.
Bum, ba, da, bop.
Bum.
I tortured everybody in the studio yesterday by just scatting all day long.
Let me hear your scat.
Shoo-ba-doo-bop-bop-bow!
Whoa, I didn't even get to finish asking you to do it before you started.
Shoo-ba-doo-bop-bop-bow! Wa-da-loo-da-da-dow! Joobity-bop-bop-joobity-bop-bow! I said, I do man bow. Shoo-ba-doo-bop-bow!
I don't think I've ever even tried to scat.
Please.
But I will.
It's really fun.
Are there rules?
No.
You just go with your heart.
I feel like, yeah, you could even like, and his love is in my heart. You could even like throw.
What?
Yeah,
you
like.
could throw lyrics in?
Yeah, throw like.
Skibbity bop 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 232 quit hitty. I made a coconut water.
That was really good. That should be like the fucking jingle for coconut water.
Your
I don't know how to formulate this rule, but there seems to be a rule that you just broke that I can't figure out. It's like there's like whops are good, like whoppity-bow-bow.
Whoppity-dee-dee-dee-dee-da-bow.
And shoe is good. Shoo-ba-doo-wow.
Shoobity-wop-bop-bop-choo-hoo. I lose it.
Keep practicing. You're doing good.
Shoobity shoot bow 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 shout pow. I think I just did Nickelodeon and Scat.
No, it's good if you think of it's good if you think of a tune that you already know, like shoobity bow 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 dooba wappa lappa dooba da wa da dow.
Shoobity bow 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 lappa lappa doo da 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 bow. I'm telling her she ain't lower every day. Every day, she don't leave me for my man. Get out.
We pulled up a video of fucking Etta Fitzgerald scatting, and with the presumption that they were like that Nate was gonna show me what real scatting is like, and we listened to it and we were like, the only difference is that she has a band behind her.
It was the same.
Just what I'm. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Shibbity geek 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 geek. How do you do it? I can't.
Shoobity bow 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 wappa loopa da dow. Shoobity wappa shoobity wap bow.
Shoobity wap bow bow. Shawity viddy viddy
I like where you went with that. I like it.
Where did
I don't know.
go?
You took it in a different direction.
Get it. Why I'm getting a studio.
A wappa doopa dooba doo da.
Little way I do.
And I said a wappa bow to my heart.
I said a titty tick the do back do do
Very guttural. I like it.
Shibbity wow. Whoa.
Wappa leap a boppa doo. I could do this for
Finger
every.
pop your mom's girlfriend.
I could do this for every episode of this show.
I could not. I've already done all the shit. Here I go and I'm coming back. I forgot to. Here I go now and I'm now in a day.
That's amazing. What? I just taught you how to do that.
Yeah, that came from my dead ass soul.
That's so good. Oh my god.
Well, on that note,
so if you guys scat,
tweet at us.
Hit us up on Twitter.
Guys, if you scat, tweet at us that you scat.
Just tweet your favorite scat at us,
like verbally,
and we'll read it on the show.
Scoobity geek. We'll tweet it.
Tweedly.
A tweet down.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Broad Topics. I'm your host. I mean, follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. Check out my other podcast, Subway Creatures, on the Gas Digital Network or anywhere you find podcasts.
Fuck yeah. You could follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Alex Scar and listen to the shows I produce for Gas, Irish Goodbye Podcast, In Godfrey We Trust, and High Society Radio.
Giggity gat. Bye. Die. Bye.
Bye.